On a musical level, on a personal standpoint, going through COVID-19 and the entire quarantine has just taught me a ton of patience, man. Super, 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 super patient now, and letting things formulate as well as pushing, but not more so pushing. You have to find a balance of letting things form. Being in the middle of New York during everything, it was very nerve-wracking, only because you didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we had the leaders trying to do their thing, and it's a very tough situation. I wouldn't want to be the one sitting in the seat during the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? And having to explain all this to the people. So I don't put too much pressure because, these people are human and say subjugated to the same thing sometimes. So I think just nobody really knew what was going on. And as you can see now, the rest of the country seems to be suffering from what we went through pretty early on, you know what I'm saying? And sad to say, but if we didn't go through it, I don't think we would know anybody else would have known what to do. You know what I'm saying? So New York was the first, and it set the precedent. Everyone else got to learn. Unfortunately, some people had to learn the hard way. Some states had to learn different ways than others. But for me, man, musically, I didn't really create much, which is a blessing because I had so much music sitting in the stash that I was able to actually have time to sit and put stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to work alongside the train. You know what I'm saying? Build the tracks while the train is coming. I was able to just sit down and be like, yo, these are the records I want to put out. And this is how I want to put them out because I'm fully independent. So there's not too many options when everything is moving. So that the fact that everything was standing still had gave me an opportunity to see the landscape. And I had a few visuals ready. I had some gems in the stash ready. And it just seemed like the right time. Coincidentally, Fresh Air dropped in February, right around the end, maybe like a week or two out from the pandemic. So it wasn't planned that my project called Fresh Air would drop when the air is contaminated, you know what I'm saying? And we just pretty much try to roll it out. From there, I rolled out a single with Spice called Nightclubs, produced by Street Runners. Then Fentanyl Flow with Joe Crack. And Into From El Barrio in Love with Villains featuring Styles P to roll a project out. And all that stuff pretty much was prepared but formulated itself that I could put it out that way. You know what I'm saying? The way the Lord planned it to. Otherwise, it'd be a little more hectic, and I probably would have had stalled each thing a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? You multitasking every day of your life, and it's pretty tough because when the world is functioning, you're not only living your life, you're living around other people's lives as well, whether you have a 9-to-5 or you live at home with the kids, and you know what I'm saying? All this stuff is going on. So you find in pockets of the day to do stuff. The quarantine, you had nothing but free time. So it taught me, it made my bond with my daughters and my wife a little tighter for the fact that we were under the same roof with nowhere to go, having to deal with each other. So I know there was times my wife wanted to kill me. My daughter, my daughter's only 5, but I'm sure she was times where she's like, I wish Dad would go outside. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we all, which leads into my first answer, which was patience. It taught me patience, because I'm so used to being like something to do, you know what I'm saying? And it's, I suffer from succeeding in goals. I suffer from setting goals and reaching them. So I'm always looking for plateaus to get to that next goal, whether it be, I want to put the project out. What can I do to make the project feel like it was bigger than the last one? You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to deal with none of that this one. These projects with Fresh Air, From El Barrio, even with the big Ghost joint coming up, is more like, just let's play ball and have fun with it. If we do something that explodes and it's confetti all over the world, that'll be amazing. But we don't have to work to look forward to impressing anything because everybody's on the same playing field. Everybody's home. I'm gonna be honest. I'm investing in that like as we speak because I didn't have one for the quarantine, and I don't have one because I don't want one. I'm just like I'm a creative that's like out of the house. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll write my rhymes and stuff in the house, but I like to go to the studio and I like to invite guys over to the studio, different producers, you know, just different people in hip hop. You know, I might have a session and invite if you in the New York City area and like, yo, pull up. It's a session, it's the atmospheres, you getting to hear the music. But now I do want a home setup because I just feel like, you know, I deserve one and it's something that I should have. You know, it's a necessity to have. Even if I'm not using it as much as, you know, A and B, I still need to at least have one.